So, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're on the call this week, and there is a warning that goes along with this, like the big triangle sign. There's a warning. This week's message is supposed to kick you up the backside. It is really about be careful what you think and what you are, most importantly, what you are feeling, because the world responds to you. So when I was asking this morning what was to come through, it was very, very clear that it is all about your state. So the messages for this week is all about your state. The week going forward, I want you to really, really concentrate on what state you are in. Because if you're in a state where you're feeling like you're glum, you're probably waking up in the morning and feeling things are not working out well for you, nothing's changing, your circumstances are dire, or they're just not favorable. If you keep thinking and you keep focusing on that, and what's important is what you're feeling, not just what you're thinking and what you're saying, but what you're feeling, that is what's going to be coming back to you. So you have to know that you are the change maker in all of this, and you have to claim your power. Now, that is easier said than done, to claim your power, that you are the change maker, and having to step into feeling affluent, or step into feeling amazing, or step into feeling happy. Now, feeling it, we can sometimes want to put a plaster on it, we put a fake smile on things, but that's not what we're talking about. It's like the genuine feeling inside. So we are going to be going deeper into joy. We really need to be able to find the evidence of what's happening in our lives that makes us feel joyful. Don't even get out of bed. Don't start putting posts out there. Don't start having conversations or negotiating or sending emails until you've changed your state. Your state is what will be coming back to you over and over and over again. Being the change maker. Now, these dragon activations, every single time we pull a card, it is about activating you so that you operate in a slightly different way every single week. You start noticing the evidence of what is working for you rather than focusing on what is not working for you. So, manifesting isn't simply about what is it that you want and saying it and having a vision board, because it needs to reach the heart. It needs to reach into the heart of you. Now, if you've been in the process of feeling glum and things are not working out for you, your heart will start to close down. Now, the first disappointment has you breaking this down, has you closing off your heart a little bit more. Every single time you get disappointed, every single time something doesn't work out for you, your heart closes a little bit more. I do this because that's how the heart works. It's actually this great big spiral on the inside of you. So every single time you get disappointed, there are like 6 or 7 stages when the heart just goes down, and in the end, it's just closed. It goes, no, I've got no hope left. I'm closed. And this is mostly when people start having really physical problems because their heart is so closed, like heart attacks and things like that. What we need to be able to do is start opening up, open, 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 activate, 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 anchor that in, open it up a little bit more, anchor that in, release what's going on. We need these activations to help your heart open up. We don't want to get to the stage where your heart is so closed that you've lost all hope. You don't see the joy in life. You don't see why you're getting up in the morning. Your state, whatever state you're in, your state is what is going to have your manifestations working for you, your life working for you. If you can look at life and kind of go, oh my God, that's amazing. Isn't that wonderful? These things are just so beautiful. I love the way this works. I love the light in the trees. I love being able to sit by the river. I love being able to start my car in the morning. I love the fact that I've got hot water. Now, a lot of people call this gratitude, but it is your state. It is not just saying the words, oh, thank you for that. Oh, yeah, the Great Lake. It is really feeling it, letting it drop into your heart and letting your heart just feel like, ah, oh, yes, that is amazing. It's softening. It's opening up. It's oozing with more love for life. You know why you get up in the morning. You love the people that you have. You love the eye contact that you have with people or your dogs, or you talk to your plants. But what is it that allows you to open up and have that incredible life that you're here to have. When you find your state, protect it. Really know how that feels for you. Really take care of it, because there are people out there who are energy vampires. There are people out there who want to take the energy that you've been working so hard at, shining so bright and being so happy and so open and so heartfelt and so loving to other people. People want that energy. You have to clean your energy. You have to guard your energy. You have to take care of that, because other people will come in and take it, and you will feel it. It feels like the light has been sucked out of the room. The air has been sucked out of the room when these people enter the room. Guard your energy. You've done the internal work. You've cleaned your energy. You've taken care of yourself. You're doing things for yourself, and people want that. People want your bright light. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And when you've been around a lot of people, when you felt that, clean your energy thoroughly. Start noticing what drains you. Start noticing who drains you. When you feel drained, when you've been in a particular environment, or gone to the supermarket, or gone to the pharmacy, or gone driving down the road, this is when you need to know, this is how I take care of my state. Find things that you love to do. Find things that you absolutely light you up, that have you in an amazing state. Now, I, for one, have fallen into relationships, and I have fallen into going to places, and I haven't taken care of my energy, and it costs a lot. It costs a lot when you don't take care of your energy. You end up in relationships with people that you've outgrown, and you try and fix them. You end up doing jobs and working with people or for people, or have people as clients that you don't really want to have in your energy. So be careful. Take care. This is why this week comes with a warning about your state. Take care of your state. Do something that cleans your energy. I've got videos online, YouTube, that shows you how to clean your energy. Use your imagination. Go into the woods. But your state becomes your home. You have to really take care of your home, like you would clean your home. You would take care of how you walked, and who wore shoes in your home, and what filth they brought in. You take care of your energy, your home. Always, always, always come back to your home and make sure that it is pristine, pure in your conduit. So what we're doing, we are looking for signs. We're looking for signs that come from your soul. We're looking for what she's sending you from the outside world to remind you how to take care of yourself, how to use your soul, how to use your soul communication. Don't forget, I've got the lesson on Thursday about your five soul languages. Your soul is sending you messages over and over and over again. And this is what this week is all about. Take care of those soul messages. So like if you see a rat run across the road, or a cat cross the road, or birds in your vicinity doing different things, or animals, or you're dreaming about certain things, these are all your medicine animals, and they are sending you messages. You may notice feathers on the floor. You may notice so many different things. Take care of your state and notice what's going on around you. You have so many messages coming through, and these weekly messages that I'm doing are going to help you to understand what the messages are from your soul. Find your bliss. Become the frequency of joy. Feel the freedom, feel the peace, feel the happiness, and notice how that changes the world around you. If you've been struggling, and if you've been probably waking up feeling glum, probably because you went to sleep glum, probably because other things are going on in your world that makes you feel glum, you have to know that you are the only one who can change that. You are the only one who can change your circumstances by how you're feeling, how you're thinking, what you're doing going forwards. That is how life is going to manifest for you. It's not all vision boards and journaling. It's like, fuck, I need to change the way I feel about this, because the world responds to you. That is the huge message this week. So you've got to be really indulgent. You've got to take care of yourself first. And they're so feisty this week. My guides are so feisty. They really want you to understand zero tolerance for falling into complaining, falling into blame, falling into hating on someone, falling into any of that. It's going to cost you dearly, dearly if you go on and continue in that ilk. You will attract more people who do that to you. You will attract more sorrow. You will attract more glumness. You will attract just lousy things. Don't do it. So we're going to go into these cards this week. And the theme this week is be careful what you think and feel. Be careful. Take care of your state. Your state comes first. So let's just see what messages come up from your soul this week. So I'm going to use a little bit of dragon language just to sort of clean these cards so that we can get the messages that come through for you. I mean, these messages are as potent for me as well, because you cannot be lazy when you go into other people's company. You cannot be lazy when you go into supermarkets, pharmacies, or go into your work. First card popped out the pack. Okay, perfect. This is Bloom number 47. Got my new glasses this week. Should have had pink glasses, shouldn't I? Okay, 47 is Bloom. So her message, Bloom's message this week is deadly, deadly on theme this week, which is about be careful of what you think and feel. So bring your new identity into your body. Embody that feeling fully. Wear it with pride. We're talking about your state here, how you're feeling, who you're being. You can only manifest who you are being in any particular moment. It's like expand it, keep that going as long as you possibly can. You have an idea of who you want to become in the next phase of your life. You have an outline sketch of an idea. You've even had an image, but you have not yet moved into that more than 20% of that new identity and who you want to recognize yourself as truly being. This is going to take aligned action, laser focused thoughts, and an altering of your core energy and frequency to fully embody your new character and have that as your identity from now on. That is 100% what we're talking about today. My guides, the dragons, want you to know there is zero tolerance for anything that you've been feeling, because they will show you, you will be shown what you are attracting, what you are manifesting because of what you are feeling. Your job, your work is to feel differently about everything. Find the joy, find the bliss, make sure that that is your priority. It's easy to attach yourself to familiar personality and believe that character that you've built for yourself, that one that wakes up a little bit glum. That has worked for keeping you alive so far in your life, but the life has changed, the frequency is changing on the planet. But the raw you, your origins, and the soul that you came in as, before all the rules, regulations, education, society accepted etiquettes, and limitations were placed on you, is crying to come to life and crying to appreciate what a beautiful, beautiful life you live. There we go. Number one, card number one. So the theme this week, a very potent theme that you absolutely have to appreciate and start realizing, oh shit, maybe I've been a little bit lax here. Maybe I've been a little bit lazy with my energy. And I can see in certain areas where I have been too. So we're all growing and we're all changing. So where is your frequency? Where is your state? And how can you improve that right now? So card number two coming up. There we go. It's all an inside job. And you hold the answers within you. Number three, Seraphina. Seraphina was the first dragon that came to me. She's absolutely stunning. She's absolutely beautiful. So card number two, Seraphina. This week's theme, be careful what you think and what you feel, because that is surely what you're going to get back. It's an inside job, Seraphina says. You hold all the answers within you. So we're talking this week about your state, your frequency, and that's what she means by you hold all the answers within you. You can feel that you are discovering and remembering consciously why you are here. finding again your very own intention in part of the journey to rediscover who you are on a soul level. It's like going on an adventure ride on the inside of you to find out who you truly, truly are. Building a relationship with yourself to remember what gives you pleasure, what gives you joy, what feelings you like the most and what you value the most. It is the richest experience from being the internal tourist to find your deepest, deepest, deepest intention, to find joy, to enjoy your life, to live the good life. So that was card number 2. This is all about, this week is really all about your state. Finding that state, finding your joyful life, why you came here. You were born for this. You came here with a particular intention from your soul's perspective to live and enjoy this life thoroughly. Yet life and survival has got in the way. There is a world full of these bright shining objects when you can be so attracted to. Instead, this is remembering that it is a deep knowing of your intention to live a good life, that your soul's intention for you. As you tap into that sensation that you can enhance and grow in unfathomable ways, as you tap into that sensation, the sensation being, life is bloody good. Life is freaking awesome. I love the way the trees grow. I love the way the sky shines. I love the way I eat my food. I love the taste of my food. I love arms around me. I love the colors that I wear. I love this life. Love, 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 love. When you know it, you feel it. And you feel this then as your life's purpose. This is as my life's purpose, to live and absolutely have a good life, to really enjoy this life. Your whole world will change when you change your perception, when you change your frequency. Okay? That is one of the major, major lessons for this week. Be careful what you think and you feel. It is your state that is inside you. It's an inside job. Your state is inside you. Depending on what you feel is what you will get back. That was card number 2. Let's go for card number 3. Doing it rapidly this week. So, number 3. Utopia this time. So, Utopia this time, number 59. Utopia is all about living one step off the world, knowing that you've come here, but you're not from here, you're not from Earth, you have come here to experience this life. The theme this week has all been about your state. Now, the card this week now, number 3, Utopia, beyond love and what you know and have experienced as love. So let's just listen into a little bit of what she says about that. There is an expansion beyond love that you seek. The quest is not necessarily for the majority of the population to know about. However, the more of the population that have the ability to feel the frequency of love, I love, 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 love this life. I love this house. I love these calls. I love these videos. I love you. You have the ability to feel the frequency of love, are able to step more into this frequency of love. The faster the huge consequences can happen for the overall planet and the population's vibration. Your vibration, what you manifest, depends on how much love you can feel. Open your heart, feel the love. Do not block it ever. Your curiosity to experience and know what is beyond love is a feeling of mass expansion and a gentle connectedness to every single particle of the world, connected and feeling the capacity to love everything and everyone. This is the state you might decide to call pure bliss. The feeling is being in an altered state of awe and wonder and a childlike state. Other adequate description words would be a feeling state that would be beyond love, enlightened, blissful, peaceful, ecstatic, free. There is a specific feeling that goes with it that lands in the human body, that it can feel quite heavenly. And it is a grounding and very filling and has you reaching beyond your normal states and experiencing an expansion of your energy. This is huge, by the way. You will need to be searching for and looking for and aware of what evidence you have that you've been in a great state, that you're in bliss, that you're seeking out bliss, that you're loving the life that you have, raising your frequency, looking at everything that you absolutely love, colors, flowers, being in love with life. That is going to have huge consequences on your life, not just thinking and feeling that you're chasing money and dreams, your frequency. Okay, we are moving on to card number 4 for this week. The theme being warning. Be careful what you're thinking, and especially be careful what you're feeling. Your state is what matters the most. And this is your activation for this week. Tara, who are you? Ooh, okay. Number 12. This is Tara. Remember, Tara came to me when I was sitting on the beach when I've been stepping out of the way because I've been given a reading to someone. Oh, I've got some beautiful readings to do for people this week, to do with their business and to do with their health. So the theme again this week is all about stepping out of your own way. Be careful what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Step out of the way of what you've been feeling and actually really be very, very aware. Now, Tara says, safe and sound in myself wherever I am and whoever I'm with. Now, if you are in your bubble and you're feeling safe and sound wherever you are, in other words, you have found your bliss, you've found your love for life, you've found your joy. That is incredible. You will be safe and sound wherever you go, and there will be huge consequences because you found that state, that frequency within yourself. Here's what she says. You are safe. There is no better feeling than knowing that you are safe and that you can feel that you knowing that where and when you come home and you are feeling safe at any time in your body. You feel safe within your body, therefore you are safe. There's no fear. You carry that ability wherever you are, whoever you're with, and it is your safe place. As a spiritual being coming in through birth to life and experiencing this world with its concepts of dense physical vibrations, strong needs to survive, being educated in negative expectations, you are a soul and having accustomed yourself to everything that the soul is not true. You are a super conscious being made of energy and operate with frequency, and originated in the realms where unity, love, and freedom were the norm. See, that state was the normal state. That's like your very foundations. That's what you come in with as a baby. But we've been educated to step out of that state. And it sucks. And when we're in our great state, guess what? Other people want our energy because we've done the work to get back into that energy. People want to suck it away. So we have to clean our energy, take guard of our energy. We're in a conduit. When we're in this conduit, other people want to steal that light because we're connected to the light. We are being a brilliant lighthouse, and people see that and they go, oh, I want some of that. I want some of that energy. Often we find ourselves getting into partnerships where people find us very attractive because we're so confidence is nothing more attractive than confidence. It is very sexy. Okay, so people kind of think, oh, I want that kind of confidence, and they start going out with you, and then they just eventually they just chip away and drop away and turn down their volume or turn up their volume so that they've got more power over you. It's disgusting. And this is really, really not what we want. We need to be safe and sound in our own bubble, in our own energy, so that we are taking care of ourselves and not letting other people come in. If you're wise, you will feel that someone else is taking energy from you. You will feel it because afterwards you'll just feel, oh my God, depleted. You'll be waking up in misery. If you're sleeping next to someone who's taking your energy, you really need to start guarding your energy. Okay, so now then, that was card number 4. So this week, again, we have the 5 soul languages that are going to be happening on Thursday. So it is an event that I do, and I've been doing this as part 3. This week is all about receiving, how we receive our soul language. And the 4th element I'm going to be putting in there is soul to soul language. How do we communicate with someone else through soul to soul language before we go to the solicitor, before we have that conversation, before we're in conflict, before we end our contract, before something, we have a soul to soul communication with someone. Okay, we're talking about people this week. Be careful what you think and you feel. So, you know, the 5 soul language is very, very important this week for you to understand how that works for you and how you can put that into action. Changing the story in your head, being very, very intentional with your energy, being very, very intentional that you keep your energy clean and that you think. And what's at the forefront of your mind is what will manifest. So, thank you very much for being here. Let me know where you're up to, or what landed really, really well for you. And if you are looking for a chance to have a scan, to understand where you need to break through, to understand what's going on for you, if you want a reading, I'll do those as well. All the links will be down below. But if you just want a conversation, a scan of like, what is going on? Why is this happening for me? How can I improve my business? How can I improve my health, my life? Then this is absolutely what you need to be aware of. And we can actually just pick that up. I can pick that up on you energetically. We can feel into it, something that you've maybe not felt for yourself. So much love. Thank you very much for being here. I hope this is of value to you and that you are getting awesome, awesome value out of these calls every single week when you are activating and becoming the change maker, the creator of your own reality, and manifesting because of what you think and because of what you feel.